Hey, thanks for clicking the link. Today I want to talk about why Kamala thought it was a good idea to seek an endorsement from Liz Cheney and think that that would help them win their race. Let's talk about a huge miscalculation. Let's talk about a huge failure. A lot of people might not be familiar with the Cheney family. They might not be important to how this has any context with the election. And some people just simply haven't connected the dots and put two and two together, like Andrew Tate says, to understand the chessboard better. So when 9/11 happened, Bush had a right-hand man named Cheney. I think that was, Dick Cheney was the vice president. And there was another guy named Donald Rumsfeld. And there was Condoleezza Rice, this other lady. And then there was Colin, this black army leader guy or whatever. So that was like basically like the Bush administration-ish type vibe. And what people remember of the Cheneys is that, and if you watch the movie, Dick Cheney has a movie played by Christian Bale. And in the movie and in reality, it's Dick Cheney who was the one that profited a lot from the Iraq War and really helped keep things going in a certain direction. Like, you could tell that it wasn't more Bush trying to convince the people on his team. I think it was his people on his team had the fix in, and they knew exactly what they wanted. They knew where they could have diverted their attention more. And in the end, a lot of people died, millions dead. And now today, when you look at the Iraq War and you see J.D. Vance openly saying it's one of the biggest failures in modern history, also along with the way that they exited Afghanistan, that when Kamala, as a Democrat, and back in those days, Bush was a Republican, right? So what a lot of people might not understand is that a lot of people were anti-war and just thought, you know what, the Republicans just are racist and they love it when brown people die overseas in the Middle East. It's perfectly a-okay. There's a rah-rah NeoCon element that any war is the best idea ever. How can every situation a hammer looks like a nail? So more war, more war, more war. There was the guy who, I think Wesley Clark, came out and said that they have 7 countries in 7 years, and the final one being Iran. Go type it in, go look it up. And so you have the Bushes, and then you have Obama. And a lot of people wanted the Republicans out because they were tired of all this endless war. Then Obama comes in and he crabs things along and keeps things moving and the war machine running. And then you have Trump come in who kind of paused it down. Then you had Biden come in who had on his watch Ukraine, Israel, Palestine, and a lot of people feel like they could have prevented or slowed things down or been more a country that would say they wouldn't allow that to happen on their watch. People have that type of feeling where they're like, yo, you guys are the big dogs on the block. Like, you guys just let this happen. Whatever. Anyways, Kamala telling people that whatever you want to do, voting for Trump is worse than having new wars start and taking pictures with the Cheney dynasty. It's just like, you have got to be kidding me. It's so funny. It's so funny that like they could have put it in a chat GPT or something. But the fact of the matter is that a lot of people, when I would say to them, hey man, Trump isn't that bad, or hey, I don't, you know, there's certain things I like about Trump, and a lot of people were just like, listen man, I don't care what you think, I don't care what you heard, I'm never gonna vote Republican, I'm never gonna endorse the Republicans, I'm never gonna be down with the Republican line of thought. And then you have people like Cenk Uygur and Sam Cedar and all these different people that are left-wing, but then you have a lot of people that were left adjacent or alt-left because they just liked the more pro-life human side, not pro-life, pro-choice, more life and more peace-oriented flavor of the Democratic Party. I'm so happy that Kamala lost, and frankly, I still have anxiety, and frankly, I still feel like, ooh, I wonder what they could do next. Andrew Tate said, oh, I want to move back to America, and it's like, okay. There's a new shift. There's a new thinking. We're in a new era. We're in a new era. Thank the Lord that Donald Trump had the election play out in its weird way that it did at that time, so that way people could see just how foolish letting these people who, quite frankly, hate everyone, the working class, and think that they can undo so much scaffolding in society and bring in whole new systems within like 5 years. So it's just too much to take in all at once. So if you get anything out of this and you understand what I'm saying, please leave a like and subscribe. If someone would have told someone like 10 years ago that the Democratic Party would have a Cheney endorse it, it would have been hilarious. And if anything, it would have been more fitting in a way if the Cheney endorsement came to Donald. Because it would have been like, oh, okay, well, I guess he's got I guess there's an agenda. I guess there's something going on over there. But no. And someone said like, hey, y'all need to get her involved with y'all. Get Meg Thee Stallion and Glorilla to shake their ass and get a nod from the Cheneys. Yeah. Throw that idea right in the trash bin. So again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.